Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode. So, right now we're going to meet Sebastian in the other craft, in the undercraft. So, we're going to use. Are you kidding me? Within the first 5 minutes, it freezes. In the first 30 seconds. Anyway, as I was saying, we're going to teleport to Offensive Against the Dark Arts classroom. This is exactly what happened last time.
What are you up to now?
Anyway, time to see Sebastian.
Might sometime.
Alright, I hope it lets us get through this cutscene.
You'll never believe what I've learned. What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium? Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic. It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option. And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. And you think this relic might be able to save Anne? Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand. We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned. You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send him out. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good. I'll decide what's for my own good. Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Some references Sebastian mentioned in the book do worry me.
I'm glad you understand. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Alright. Alright. Quest. Let's go from the bottom up, shall we? No. Let's do this quest first. We might as well knock it off. We're going to be knocking these off one by one. Should help. And then after we complete this quest, we should be able to level up. I hope. 6 minutes in, and we haven't even leveled up yet. We only went to do a cutscene. Well, 2 cutscenes to be precise.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
So we're going to go there on foot. If this seems a bit slow, I'll change to my... Yeah, this is slow. And I'm not traveling all that way. Tell you what, I'll sit down
Past the
here.
river near the forest. I must be on the right track. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Is that Infurious wearing a blue jumper? That must be one. Expelliarmus! I'm not sure that I would want to know what really happened to him. An entry from Bardolph's journal. He overheard whispers, a plan, something to do with him. Revelio.
Wait, was that an infamous foe that we defeated? If so, I didn't expect to get a special thing this early. Let's just check. But I want to complete this quest. Let's get increased range of Revelio. Then this. Combat. Oh, it was an infamous foe. I didn't expect to get that this early. Okay. So, as you guys know, I'm all about cosmetics, and I don't wear a. But you guys know that I don't wear the legendary mask because it covers the mouth. Well, there's one item in the game that I really love that actually does not cover a mouth. And we just got it after defeating that Infurious, which was an infamous foe. Which, this one, if it would load, it does not. It only covers our mouth slightly. But, look, it's cool! If you guys don't like it, I'll change it back. But that is what we're wearing from now on. So, now, where we must go is over this way. We must go back up to. We must go up to the hill to tell Claire about her brother. And then we'll do Fire and Vice. So literally the first 10 minutes is just us doing one quest.
Oh, I do hold a body like incendio. That's what my mother used to say. Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Adolf, what do you know of my brother?
I'm afraid he's joined the Ashwinders and has no interest in returning.
But what? No, this can't be. He was seeking their advice, that's all.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Adolf!
If something threatens me, first thing I cast is Protego.
Alright, map. Fire and Vice. Oh, what did we get? Oh! Oh, that's cool. Okay. But Okay, that's actually. Oh, that is actually very cool for one. Do we go with our classic one that we've been using? Okay, no, we're going with this one. This one is so much more cooler. I like that design. That is actually very cool. I thought,
What?
I should have done more.
Rebellion.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Fire and Vice. We had a bit of a lag spike there, if you guys had seen, just for a brief second.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Oh,
That's the third time I've seen a dog behave that violently.
It
That's
seems that a lot of beasts have
disturbing.
been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Revelio. Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Alright. Just give me a second, guys. Alright, so that's disturbing.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
I would say that Irondale is not a
Come on, messing about. Hang on.
Tracy!
That's proper people, that is.
Confredo! Expelliarmus! Bombada! Defender!
Merlin, you said they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Revelio.
Wow, 200 from that alone.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Then I walked into a sinking stroke and bargained with him.
Did I just insta kill that guy?
Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be out from under wizarding boots. Wizard kind will pay for what they've done.
Such an arrogance. How nice of you to stop by.
No! Come on, Glacius! Come on! No! This is why I hate working with someone like Quest. When they require you to do like a combo spell. It's like annoying and hard to do.
Rebellion.
Did you hear those goblins? Ranrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have.
Hello, Hamora.
Alright, and we got that instant. Oh no, 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 no! Shoot! Shoot, 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 shoot. There, there, there. Don't know how long that was frozen, but I'm glad that I noticed instantly.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count. Rebellion.
Careful! Ramrock will react and then you'll get out of here.
Expelliarmus.
Am I supposed to be impressed? Right, and you
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Come on! Come out, you stupid thing!
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
Alright.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting room. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
And we only have a few experience levels left. Okay.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Alright, we need to be that. So, let's begin with this long list of quests. Oh, I cannot wait until we do every little one. So let's begin with Carted Away. Well, with that one. Follow the butterflies. I want to at least get Transfiguration learned today. You know what? After this quest, let's solve some more Merlin trials. Reason why I'm saying this is because we need more gear slots. How many do we need to unlock our next gear slots? Let's go to challenges, exploration, Merlin trials. We need 7 more. Ooh, that's 80 XP points each. That's like over 200. Yeah, that's more than enough to level us up.
Where they go?
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine Willardsey. Charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
What were the horrible stories you were told about the Forbidden Forest?
Oh, goodness, everything from students being mysteriously beheaded to terrifying spider dens. Oh, trust me, you hear that at 11 years old, it sticks with you.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind! Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon.
We're just teleporting around the map today, aren't we?
There they are. She wasn't making it up. Confringo, Bombarda, Expecto. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies.
The loot.
Well, well. Look what we have here.
What? Oh no, that's the second time it's frozen this episode. Okay, so we just found the chest. I'm sorry that you guys missed it. If it froze, because I just noticed, because I was too focused on a battle. Now we're on our way back. We should be good to go after this quest. Then we'll do some Merlin trials. We'll like fly around, do them, and then each time we're done with one, we'll fly to the next one to do them in quick succession to unlock more gear slots. I think every 2 episodes we'll do like 3 Merlin trials. 2 or 3. I think we'll do like 3, well, 2 after this one. Because I think every episode I'll start it off with doing 2 Merlin trials.
Sometimes it seems all roads.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed the treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
We'll do this one to level us up. I mean, we have plenty of mallows wheat on us at all times. I mean, let's check out our inventory for mallows wheat. Casual 84 should get us done. Should get things done. I'm keeping an eye on my Switch. Well, OBS. Because for some reason it seems to crash. It likes to crash. After we exit Hogsmeade, we'll fly there. Oh, we haven't exited Hogsmeade like this in a long time. Let's see, what is this one? Is it a Luminous Merlin? Lumos Merlin Trial? Seems like it is.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Lumos, Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Are you serious? Darling, the Merlin trial. Alright, that is so annoying. Okay, so let's do months of word and dragon debrief before we. Let's do dragon debrief before we like do anything else, and months the word because those should not. Hogsmeade. Alright, next episode we shall do two. Then we meet Nazi outside of the divination classroom. And we do transfiguration, because all of them are in the same place. Thank God. I just want to have a conversation. Oh my God. Hold on. Oh my god. Guys, I'm going to play around with the settings for a second. I'll be right back. I hope it doesn't pause.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you must say Free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Guys, I what the hell's going on? It's frozen. Hold on. All right. I think it's frozen.